Hello and welcome to my Best of Beauty for 2018. Today I am going to be going through all of my favorite beauty products for the year of 2018, as well as throw in a couple of extra favorites at the very end. So let's go ahead and get started. First we're going to start with makeup, and I'm going to go through them in the order that I applied them to my face. So first off, we're going to start with primer. My favorite primer of 2018 was definitely the Smashbox Primerizer. This is a primer and a moisturizer in one. So anybody who has dry skin or is suffering from dry skin this winter, this would be an awesome product for you. Out of everything from 2018, this is the product that I ran out of, so I do not have it on my face today. I have a different primer, but everything else that is on my face is listed in this video, so you can kind of see how it's put to the test. So that was great though. The next primer is also from Smashbox, and that is the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oil-free, and this is the pore minimizing one. So how I use this product is I put a little bit on my fingers, and then I put it right in here and in my T-zone, just to kind of minimize those pores and give it a flat surface for all of the foundation and any other products to sit on top of, so that they don't sink in and emphasize any of the pores. This is my second tube of this. I have been loving it that much. For foundation, I have two that I would like to mention. I am wearing both of them today, and I also wore them on my wedding day. The first is the Jouer High Coverage Cream Foundation. This was new this year, and they recently released a concealer that I will definitely be trying out. But I love this. This is so pigmented, so full coverage, but also light and not cakey. It's wonderful. I love this. This is my second bottle of it. I use this every single day. And then the other foundation that I have been mixing in with it is the Bougie foundation that I only use as a mixer because it is very expensive, and that is the Dior Forever Foundation. This, whenever I wear this, people are like, oh my god, your skin looks so beautiful. It looks so flawless. It's like this dream cream that's in here. I don't know. People notice it. Even if I just do like this with a pump of this, people are like, your skin looks so good. And these are people that I see every single day. So this to mix in, which is any foundation, is great. It's not as full coverage as the Jouer. So the combination of those two gives you that full coverage with that beautiful finish that will get recognized. The next product is concealer. Oldie but goodie. Tarte Shape Tape. It's awesome. I have gone back to other concealers, tried a couple new ones this year, and nothing compares. I love this so much. I've gone through several tubes of this, and will continue to purchase it. The only thing that I think might give it a run for its money is that Jouer one that I'm excited to try. But for now, Tarte Shape Tape, award winner for 2018. Now for setting powders. I had two that were kind of standout products for me. The first is the one that took #1 for me, and that is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder, and I have mine in the shade Translucent. This is awesome. Good for if you have dry skin. It's not too drying. It's very finely milled. It's a beautiful powder. It's really good for traveling because the lid is one that seals. It has the cover over the sifter and it opens like this, and then it has ridges in it that fill the holes and seals up nice and tight. Very good for travel. I love this. I purchased this in the travel size at first to try it out. Loved it so much that I went and got the full size. My second one I would like to mention is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is beautiful. Again, very good for travel. This has a lid that seals around the sifter. You can see the seal goes around the sifting holes. The only thing is, since you can't dump this into the lid because it's a weird shape, is you have to, before you open it, you have to make sure to hit it like this upside down, and then powder will be sitting in there when you open it. So just open it very carefully. As far as powder for all over my face, I continued to use any of the CoverGirl powders. This is the True Blend. This is just a good pressed powder, compact. I have tried several of the CoverGirl ones, love all of them, and continue to go through these. Next category is bronzers and contours. The first one I'm going to discuss is a cream. This is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. This comes in it looks kind of like a lipstick. Comes out, it is a beautiful shade, blends out very nicely. Not too dark for those of you that are paler, but also can be used on someone who's light to medium skin tone. Beyond that, it's just going to be too light for you, but it is a beautiful shade, blends out very nicely. How I use this is I will go in and do all of my foundation and concealer, and then I'll go ahead and put this where I would like it, and I'll just blend it out with my beauty blender. Great product. Next, for bronzer, I would like to mention, also by Benefit, Hoola Lite. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to swatch this. It'll get a little bit out of there. Hit major pan on it. One thing I wish Hoola would fix is not the big bulky packaging of a box, but whatever. Okay, you can, it's very faint. That was a terrible swatch, but it's right next to the Quickie. It is beautiful bronzer shade. If you are light to fair skin tones, this is the bronzer that you need in your life. It is very neutral toned. It's not too warm, not too cool, so it will complement any sort of undertone. Looks great. I use this for a all over bronzer. The next bronzer is my baby, and we also just had an accident the other day traveling back from the holidays, and it broke. So we're gonna very carefully lift this up. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in Tantastic. Those of you may remember that a couple of years ago this came out. It was limited edition. I did not get my hands on it then because I was like, I can't handle that price tag. Nope. But then when it came back out, re-released, I was like, I have to get it this time. And I'm so happy that I did. We're gonna carefully open it. Oh my gosh. Can you see? Oh, it breaks my heart. It is a beautiful shade. Again, this is the one you will want to get if you have lighter skin tones. They do have a darker one that comes in black packaging, and that will be more suitable for darker skin tones. But here is the shade Come in. Beautiful. I use that as my contour. And if I'm doing like a quick makeup look, I'll throw it in as eyeshadow as well. So the next product I would like to talk about is blushes. And I had two that I would like to mention. They are both drugstore. Yes. So the first is from Essence, and that is their Satin Touch blushes. I have it in 2 shades. I believe it only is released in 2 shades, but these are beautiful. One, the packaging is very slim, easy, compact to travel with, not gonna break. It's sturdy packaging. The shade is just beautiful, nice corally color. That's below the bronzer there. And this is the one that is in Satin Coral. They also have one that's a little more mauvey rosy tone that you may like more for like the winter months. This is kind of the springy shade, but who follows those seasonal rules? The next is Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. Now this has a shimmer throughout it, but it's very subtle once you apply it to your cheeks. It is on my cheeks today. That is the shade right there. Again, is more of like the mauvey tan neutral shade. Kind of hard to describe, but it's a beautiful color, can be universally used. Love it. Highlight and Glow is our next category. A couple of the products are kind of new to me, but I have been loving them, so I did want to mention them in this video. The one that's been with me for a while though is the Anastasia Amrezy Highlighter. Blinding. Hello. Coming through to slay. Yep. So I do have this on top of Champagne Pop by Becca, just on like the high points. You'll probably see it on the nose very well too. Beautiful blinding highlight. Recommend for anyone. It has beautiful golden tones. The next is one that I just got for Christmas, but I'm loving it, so we had to mention it. And this is the, ooh, it's full. Artist Couture Illuminati. This is a loose highlight, so we're gonna try to not make a mess. It is very, very glittery. Oh yeah. So that is it right there. There is the Amrezy, so you can see the two kind of together. This has more like silvery. The glitter in it is more multi-dimensional than the Amrezy, which is kind of more of like that champagne-y gold. The Artist Couture looks champagne-y gold, but because of all of the glitter in it, it has different reflex depending on the lighting that you're in. The next product that I want to mention is a great product for anybody who is getting married this year, in a wedding, going to an event, doing photo shoots, anything like that. This is the very underrated, undermentioned Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow. So this is also kind of the same idea, a loose powder highlight, but not really a highlight. It's more just an all over glow. So let's see if I can, this will be a little bit more difficult to swatch because it's basically a highlighter mixed in with a powder. So I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but anyway, it is beautiful. If you just take a powder brush, something like this, nice and fluffy, and you just dip that in there and rub it over here, forehead, down the center of the face. Add it to those areas to give it nice and glow, and then finish it off with like a blinding highlight on the high points. Beautiful. Your skin will look dewy, effortless, lovely. All right, after I do all of my powder products and everything on my face makeup, I like to go ahead and spray it. Set it, get it all settled in there before I go on to eyes and lips. The product I use to do that is the NYX Dewy Finish Long-Lasting Setting Spray. This just helps set everything, but also add a little bit of dewiness to your skin, but not too much, just the right amount. And it's a drugstore product, so it's great. I've gone through several of these. Recommend it to anyone who has drier skin that wants to look a little more dewy. All right, for eyes. Now, I definitely have one standout palette, and that would be the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette. I think that this is a great palette. It's my second one. I already hit pan in this one. It is all matte, beautiful for anyone. I would recommend this to people who are just getting into makeup, people who love makeup, because it's just a great staple and you can do many looks with it. It's very versatile. So don't mind the inside, but this is what it looks like inside. So you have one half that is more cool tones, one half that is more warm tones, and then you have three beautiful transition shades. This was also a great transition shade. That's why it's gone, because I used it so much. And then you have 1, 2, 3 beautiful highlighting colors that you can use inner corners, lid, brow, whatever you want to highlight. And then it also has a beautiful black in the center so you can deepen up any of the looks that you create with this. I cannot say enough good things about this palette. I love Kat Von D's palettes. They are all beautiful. Highly recommend that one. The next one I actually received as a gift, and this is something that I would not have purchased for myself because I don't use every shade in this palette, but it's beautiful. This is the Anastasia Norvina palette. It has a wide range of colors. It's more purples and pinks, but it also has these beautiful copper shades. All of these are good transition shades. A couple of them have glitter in them. I believe the Love and Soul have glitter in them, but they can really be used as like a matte shadow to create that background. And then all of the shimmers are beautiful. We'll just swatch a couple. Rose Gold is one of my favorites. Oh, wholly pigmented. We'll do like a matte one too. We'll do Eccentric. Look at those. Beautiful shades. Highly pigmented. Very easy to work with. Great palette. Next is the palette that I really started the year off with, and that is the Marc Jacobs Scandalust eyeshadow palette. It's dirty. Again, you'll see a lot of the similar tones from the Anastasia palette with the coppers. This is just beautiful. I have used every single shade in here. Love this. They do have probably about 5 or 6 of these now with different color stories, so you can really kind of pick what would work best for you or the person you are gifting it to. Buttery, blendable, love them. Beautiful shades that anybody will appreciate to get that palette. Anybody will appreciate to get Marc Jacobs products. Let's be real. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing some makeup wipes to clean up from all of my swatching mess. So continuing on with eyes. Not a lot changed for me as far as mascara and eyeliner this year. Brows, a lot of those products stayed the same. The first product would be the Flower Beauty Eye Kohl. This is just kind of like a chubby little stick that I use to do my lower lash line, waterline. Works beautifully. Fades off very nicely. Doesn't burn my eyes, doesn't make my eyes water. Love it. Harder to find now though. I have to buy them online. The other eyeliner that I discovered this year is the Kat Von D, coming through strong again. Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and this is Trooper Black. This does not move. This is bomb. Yes. Go get yourself one. It is a felt tip. Beautiful. Go get it. You're welcome. Mascaras this year. I stuck with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara for my lower lashes. This just has a nice small applicator, small wand. Helps get in, separate all those lashes. Love it. Next is the Milk Kush Mascara. Discovered this year. It's beautiful. This is a mascara that has a nice fluffy wand. And the formula is very thin on this mascara. Very thin. It helps you to apply to each lash and while keeping a natural look. I prefer the natural lash look. I don't like anything too dramatic. I can go on and apply 3 coats of this and they'll still look natural. They'll just get longer and slightly thicker with each coat, but they'll still be separated and natural looking. Also, this mascara is, the packaging is metal, so that's kind of cool. It's kind of a standout packaging product. I did realize I forgot one eye product, and that would be the Tarte paint pot, chrome paint pot in the shade Top Yacht. This is my favorite shade they came out with. However, they do have several other beautiful shades. This is what it looks like. It is just a pressed shadow. You ready for this? Holy pigment. Look at that. Shimmery, shimmery, shimmery. Very foiled, very metallic shadow. Very easy to use. All you need to do is put your finger in there and swipe it on your lid or dab it on your lid. Or you could even use a little brush if you wanted to just do the inner corner or the brow highlight. Beautiful product. This is something that you could easily use with the matte Kat Von D palette. Matte palette, give them a couple of these. Very versatile. Several looks you can create. Love it. Quick break. Other 2018 iced coffee from Starbucks. 2018 paid for me. All right, brows. Brows are a big thing for me. So once I find something, I don't really want to change it. I did try a few new products out. Nope. Going back with what I know. The NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This replaced my Anastasia Brow Wiz a couple of years ago, and I have not gone back. I use the shade Taupe. It's just a tiny micro tip, and then it has a spoolie on the other end. Also, one thing about the Anastasia brow wiz is my spoolie kept breaking off. Like, I would get a third of the way through the pencil and my spoolie would break off, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go buy a spoolie. What? No. So I would take my product back to Sephora and say I want a new one, and they'd of course replace it because Sephora returns are awesome. But I just got over it, you know. One thing I have stuck with Anastasia is the label's completely gone. Clear brow gel, beautiful product by Anastasia. Just a spoolie with a clear gel formula, holds your brows in place. Love it. All right, lashes, which I do want to say, even though it's technically 2019, the pair that I have on have become a favorite already. First time wearing them, love them. They are the Ardell Natural Lashes in the style 172. Drugstore, love that. The other style that I was loving, actually really this whole line, is the Kiss Lash Couture, the Faux Mink collection. These are in the style Little Black Dress. Very natural, short, which I appreciate because I have short lashes. And then the other style, I have worn these, so please excuse the shape. They are the Sephora collection Luxe False Lashes in the style Quill. Ooh, these are kind of hard to show with the metallic background. But very natural, wispy. That's kind of my vibe. So my camera decided it was hot and needed a break. So sorry if my lighting, everything's like off, but we'll just jump back in where we were. Lashes. My two things for applying lashes that I need are the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. It is a brush-on tip. I believe it comes in black as well. However, I prefer this. It's like a white milky with an iridescent color in it, but it helps so you can see exactly where you're applying the glue, and then it dries clear so you don't even see it. So it is awesome though. House of Lashes. The next thing, if you are not a pro at applying lashes, you need one of these. This is a lash applicator. This is by Tarte. It is the Tarteist one. It's metal. Basically, it's like a tweezers for applying eyelashes. So what I'll do is I'll put the lash on, and then I'll line it up in the outside and inner corner, and then you just go on and you squeeze this together with your natural lashes so they blend and look like one. My tip though is squeeze it once, take it off, and then take a makeup wipe and clean the inside so that any glue that gets on the inside doesn't go on when you go to squeeze it again, because sometimes the lash will stick to that and then it will lift, which you do not want. Because applying lashes, for those of us who are not professional, can be difficult. But this has been a lifesaver. Everyone needs one. Personally, I think my lashes look really, really good today. And if you didn't know that I was wearing fake lashes, then you probably wouldn't be able to tell. That's why I like natural lashes, because I just want them to amplify mine. So next, lips. I love lipstick. I have so much stuff. I could not narrow it down. First thing, liquid lipsticks. Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. The shade Fair Game was a go-to nude for me. And then Spoiler Alert is like a mauve-y purple. So we'll just swatch those two. Fair Game on top, Spoiler Alert on bottom. Beautiful shades. Another formula that I love is the Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick. I have this in several colors as well. It's gonna look basically the same next to Spoiler Alert. But there it is. This is Queen Bee. Second to last liquid lipstick is the Tarteist Lip Paint by Tarte. This is in the shade Festival. This is also what I have on my lips, so that's what it looks like when it applies. Dries down slightly darker. Last but not least, Fenty Stunna Lip Paint. This is in the shade Uncuffed. If you couldn't tell, all of these are mauve nude shades. That's kind of my jam. So that's the Riri one at the bottom. I do have 3 of those. I love all of them. Actually, all of those that I just showed you, I have more shades in. Beautiful, thin formula that's highly pigmented. You can reapply and they don't transfer. They're all great formulas. I recommend any of those. All beautiful. All have good shade ranges, except for Fenty only has 5 shades, and one's a black. So not many of us are gonna go out in black lipstick, but some of us are, and you better rock it. Okay, next we have Bite Beauty's Multi-Stick. I have 2 shades of this. This is the shade Kava. It is a nice purple with mauve shade mixed in. This is a multi-stick, so you can use it whatever way you want. You could maybe get away with a blush, but I don't know what else you're going to use it as. The other lipstick I have is MAC Blankety. Beautiful, creamy, everyday lip shade. So pretty. The other shade that I really like by MAC is the MAC Intensity lipstick in the shade Driftwood. I am out of my current one and I purchased another one, but I have no idea where it is. But it is just kind of like a beautiful taupey lilac kind of color. I don't know. It's good. It lasts. It's awesome. Okay, rest of makeup stuff. Setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. I don't think I will ever get rid of this. Gone through numerous bottles of it. It's awesome. For a dewy finish, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. How I will use this is I'll do the Urban Decay all over, and then I'll go in with the Tatcha and go. I cover my eyes because it is a dewy formula, so it may have mascara transfer. So, FYI. There are a couple of brushes that I wanted to mention. Number 1, FabFitFun introduced me to this. This is a crown powder brush, but it's kind of a dupe for the Tom Ford bronzer brush. Look at the shape of this. Kind of like that fluffy paddle. Perfect for getting out there, carving out those bronzer spots. Yes, love it. There's 2 on the site. I can't find which one it is exactly, but I'll link them both below. Another crown brush. Any duo fiber brush really will work for this. Love this. When I do my eyeshadow and have any fallout, just go flick it away. It lifts it so effortlessly. I don't know. It's perfect. Okay, Morphe came out with, well, they probably had these out. 3 pencil brushes. This is the E18, M431, and the M149. Various pencil brushes can be used for the lower lash line, packing on any color, if you want to get something nice and close to the lash line, if you want to cut that crease out really nicely, all of these beautiful brushes. Yay! We're done with makeup. Okay, skincare. 2 things I want to mention. Sheet masks. My 2 favorite sheet masks of the year. Cheap one, Garnier Moisture Balm. This is the Super Hydrating Mask, the blue one. I did have a reaction to one of the pink ones, but the blue one, super hydrating, beautiful. The sheet mask is almost like a cotton fabric instead of like paper. $2.50 at Walmart. Can't go wrong. The other one is by Too Cool for School. It is the egg cream mask, and this is the hydration one. I buy the package of these, so usually they come out to like $4 or $5 a piece. However, I think they're normally like $6 if you just buy one. Love them. Can get them at Sephora and now at Ulta. Okay, hair. I always get questions about my hair. Right now, it's not super ashy because I did not use my purple shampoo last time I washed. However, if you are looking for a good purple shampoo, look no further. The, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Banola No Yellow shampoo. I got this from my hairstylist. However, I have seen it online, so I will try to find a site that is cheapest and link it below. It's awesome. Awesome. So what you do, regular shampoo, and then I will go in with this. Depending on the tone that you want, you leave it on for either put it on and rinse it out if you're just going for like an ashy tone, or leave it on a little longer if you want like a silvery purpley hue. It's awesome though. Best purple shampoo I've ever used. With that, I use Kevin Murphy Restore. Anybody who has dry hair, color treated hair, you need tangly hair, you need this in your life. Restore. My hair is like the healthiest it has been since like 6th grade. It's because of this. Kevin Murphy Restore. It's pricier online, so if you can find a salon that sells Kevin Murphy, I would recommend getting it that way. Another FabFitFun find is the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. This is expensive. It's like $45 a bottle, but it is just, it smells good. It works. It's beautiful packaging. There's better. I'm not gonna try and sell it. Or there's cheaper for even, but it's beautiful. Okay, 2 more. Non-beauty favorites. Bath & Body Works Fresh Balsam Candle. Oh, it smells like pine trees in your house. It's beautiful. Recommend. They do have several wrappers for the candle, so it may not come in the evergreen, so just look around for Fresh Balsam. I think I saw 3 different labels when I was looking around, so. And then a newbie, but a favorite already. Got this for Christmas, but we did presents early, and that's my Yeti. This is the 30 ounce. I don't know what they call it, not tumbler, something, 30 ounce, and it's tapered at the bottom so it will fit in your car cup holder, which is really nice. I just have like the coffee top. However, they have 3 lids that you can interchange. It keeps your hots hot and your colds cold. If you cannot find Yeti, I would recommend Hydro Flask. That is also a really good water bottle that will keep your hots hot and your colds cold. And they all come in a variety of colors. However, the Hydro Flask I believe only has 2 lids. I could be wrong. So yeah, that concludes my 2018 favorites. Thank you for watching. And if you have any of your favorites, please let me know. List them down below in the comments section and I will link everything below. So if you found something that you would like to purchase, you can just click on the link. Thank you for watching.